Hi, everybody. Welcome to Math 60. This video lecture is section 3.5, which is more about slope-intercept form for linear equations. In the last videos, we've talked a fair amount about slope. Slope, that's the change in output, or y, divided by the change in input, or x. We can also think of it as rise over run, if we're thinking about it graphically, or you can think about it as y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. If we're thinking numerically and we have these two coordinate pairs, x1, y1, and x2, y2. The intercept part is the initial value. It is the y value when x equals 0. So let me give you an example. If I have y equals 2x plus 7, the slope is 2, and the y-intercept is 7, which means when x equals 0, y equals 7. And if you were to show this on a graph, you'd have a line where the slope is 2, and the intercept is 0, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the height of that point is 7. Just like with slopes, intercepts can be whole numbers, they can be fractions, they can be negative numbers, and they always tell you what the y value is when the x value is 0. And we can confirm that if we plug 0 in. If I do y equals 2 times 0 plus 7, well, 2 times 0 is 0. And so I get the y-intercept when I plug 0 in for x. Let's do a word version of this. So suppose I have a bank account with $80 in it, and each week I deposit, so I add more, $35 more. Then the value of the bank account, let y equal the value in the account, and x equals the number of weeks. And I would say y equals 35x plus 80. 35 is the slope. Each week I add $30. So increase x by 1 means that you increase y by 35. And 80 is my initial value, because I started with $80. So one of the things you'll work on in this chapter is graphing linear equations if you're given slope-intercept forms. So let me just show you a couple examples of that. Let's graph the 2x minus 3. Okay. So the simplest way to do this, if you're so lucky as to be given the y-intercept, is to start by putting a point right there equal to the y-intercept. Y-intercept equals -3. And then to graph the line, the 2 is the slope, and it says if x goes up by 1, then y goes up by 2. And if x goes up by 1 again, y goes up by 2 again. And then we just graph our line just like that. Not a lot more to say about that one. I should have said y equals 2x plus 3. And in your worksheet, you're just going to get a lot of practice doing that, either graphing the function if you have the slope and the intercept, or find the equation if you're given the graph. So let's do one more example. Let's do y equals -1/5x plus 7. So plus 7 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I start here at a height of 7. 1/5 means x is going to change by 5, and the negative means when x goes up by 5, y goes down by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now y is going to go down by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, y goes down by another 1. And we're going to get a line that slopes down kind of shallowly. Y equals -1/5x plus 7. All right, that does it for this video. We've already covered a lot of slope-intercept, so there wasn't a whole lot more to talk about, but you can always go back and watch the previous videos for more examples of linear equations in slope-intercept form. Thanks for watching.